My favorite go-to meal is Dominican lasagna. Ya tú sabes, estamos aquí y vamos a preparar una lasagna dominicana. Now, this was one of the first meals I've ever learned how to cook. Y ya tú sabes, you could survive college off of this, okay? Una semana entera comiendo lasagna. You know how it goes. Ever since then, we grew up and got smart. Now I use turkey, but the regular recipe, of course, lleva beef. Okay, lleva carne molida. Making this one with turkey, also adding some spinach leaves. That is optional. Okay, you will see that later on when it's time to add it. Green olives and the juice that they come in with is also optional, but that is one of the key factors in making it una lasagna dominicana. So I posted all the ingredients right there on the screen. As you can see, we're adding in all the fresh ingredients, some peppers, some garlic, some cilantro, and some tomatoes. We're gonna give this a good smash, and a good mix before we add our seasoning. Okay, this is the perfect time to add most of your seasonings. Of course, leave some onions, cilantro, the peppers, leave some for later if you like your lasagna a little chunky. I love mine a little chunky. So what you saw in the beginning, I saved a little bit, and we're gonna add that later on. Right now we're adding all of your favorite seasonings. You can go with what I'm adding. You can add your own seasoning. Just make sure that carne, that meat is going to taste good, because that's what makes the lasagna delicious. Es la carne, el sazón en esa carne. You're going to mix, and smush, because you want all the pieces of the turkey or the beef or whatever meat you're using to all be in the same size, because meat that is at the same size cooks at the same time. So we are adding just the herbs and garlic tomato sauce. This is the basic tomato sauce. We still need to add the ragu or the Perdue or whatever marinara sauce. Remember, we're not that dependent on the marinara sauce because we seasoned our meat very, very well. So any marinara sauce right now will be fine. Don't stress yourself out about it.
Can you stop yelling?
Sorry guys, my kids are in the background just having a field day. So because of the type of noodles that I'm choosing, you can use the oven ready, or you can choose between the regular lasagna noodles. I'm using oven ready. Okay, I noticed that with the oven ready, it needs to be a lot of sauce, because it needs that liquid to cook the noodles. So we want to have a nice saucy sauce with a lot of liquid. You can add the green olives right now, or at least the juice. I love the juice because the juice just gives it a little, like, it just gives it, like, I don't like the olives, but I do add the juice. But I don't have no olive juice. So I added in maybe half a cup of Parmesan cheese. And here goes my fresh parsley. And we're going to mix. Close that lid and just let it cook for about 20 minutes more. This part is strictly optional. Like you heard before, I like mine chunker. So I like having those little big pieces. So no need to put no oil, no butter, nothing like that on the base. We're just going to take some of the meat sauce, concentrating more on the sauce than actual meat. Again, guys, these noodles, they taste exactly like the other noodles, I promise, but they need liquid, they need sauce in order to cook. So these are my spinach leaves. Any chance I get to sneak some spinach anywhere in my food, I take it. So this is how I sneak it in there, and my kids do not even taste it, and they love this lasagna. So this is the ricotta cheese. We're just gonna add some ricotta cheese on top of the spinach layer. I mix my ricotta cheese with the meat, and then I throw in some extra meat sauce on the top of that. So this meat layer should be very thick anyways. So that's what we're going for. Then of course the mozzarella cheese layer on top. Make sure to cover every nook and cranny. My favorite cheese is the polio mozzarella. It's perfect. But I do not have polio. I have the shredded cheese, mozzarella shredded cheese, because I did a whole bunch of pastelitos the other day, and I just have a whole bunch left over. So again, this is my little secret, that I just mix that ricotta cheese in with the meat sauce, throw some meat sauce on top of that, and then the final layer, you guys, is gonna have shredded mozzarella with a little bit of meat sauce, because again, these noodles will not cook unless you cover them in sauce. I also sprinkled Italian seasoning and shredded spinach on the top. Unfortunately, this video got cut off before the end result, so please come back to part 2 so you can see what it looks like already cooked.
I'm so hungry. Chicken soup. I'm so hungry. I'm so hungry. Cook the stew. I'm hungry. I'm really hungry. How about you? I need something in my stomach. Me too. If you love food, do you dance? Do you dance? Then you feast with the fam, jam. Man, don't you know a man's gotta eat? Cause when a man's gotta eat,
Enjoy. Comment below if you like this recipe. Subscribe if you made it to the end of this video. #stay blessed.